Hey there! It's a new month, it's February 1st, and traditionally I've been doing this since like 2004. I had it learned from an American passenger of us when I used to work at the Holland America, and she said that in a new month, like if you're still awake by reaching 12 midnight for a new month, for example, January 31st to February 1st, the very first words you will say is rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, 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 meaning like for good luck for the new month then. So there's nothing, there's no harm if you try it. So and always see luck anyway on me. So I had rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. I stayed overnight with Snuggy. I call him Snuggy. His name is David, and it was like our second year of anniversary for our friendship. And we woke up at 6 o'clock because he had an appointment for his realty, and I, left. It was freaking cold, like 50 degrees already, and I drove the jeep. Which I parked in front of the building, went home, and then I took a nap again. I went back to sleep and woke up at 8 o'clock. And when I woke up, I still was dreaming then. I can remember I saw like a storyline or something. Um, After that, I woke up at 8 o'clock, had a shower, and went to the other house. The fan wasn't there, so I presumed that Steve left already, as usual. And then I thought Robert left as well, because I saw the truck, but I didn't see the jeep. And because although I parked it at the back, I was thinking that he might use that one. He used it, but actually, when I tried to call up my partner, he's not answering the phone, and I couldn't get. There's something wrong with our fax machine. I couldn't get fax, or I mean, it's hard for you to send something. That's my hand gesture. So he showed up, and I told Robert that what happened to the fax machine. Then maybe it's not working. Have to repair it or have to replace them. So I went ahead, and he's still there, and I went to Dunkin' Donuts for my breakfast. It was a long line, and then went to the warehouse, and I what happened then? I started since it's the end of the. It's like I have to do the sales tax of ours. Then Josh came, and I gave him all the list for pullouts for next week because we're really gonna be busy next week. So I gave him the list again to double check all the he pulled some of the stuff yesterday, and then he did some stuff there while I was doing the invoices, and then Robert came because Steve and Andy already went to Mrs. Mellinger's residence to do the planning for the Mardi Gras for next week, and then I was doing that one until Robert called us for lunch then. So we went for lunch, and then after lunch we went to the Chinese buffet in Okeechobee Boulevard. And then we went back and just for like a quick one because yeah, we have to be back by 2 o'clock for Nikki from Hello Florida to pick up the arrangements that Robert just uh, prepared for her because that's what we did this morning too. So we went, and suddenly Alan from the highlight told us that the lady already came to pick up the samples. It was early. Robert was expecting to be at 2 o'clock because we came there like just after 1:30 ish. And so I prepared myself. I put some boxes to the jeep and went down for the strike while Josh prepared some buckets because we have a big delivery for the flowers. So I went down to Ritz Carlton to do the strike that we did yesterday, and it's supposed to be the 11 10-inch bubble balls, but I got only 10, and I couldn't find the four small ones with votives. So asked one of the managers there, or her name was Natasha, regarding that, and she couldn't find. She doesn't know where it is. So um, I gave my number. I gave my card to them to call me back if they could find it. So after that, I went first to Kim and AJ's. It's a Filipino grocery, and bought some purple yam, or in the Philippines we call it ube ice cream, because we have our last meal for the cast tomorrow, because this will be our last week of our performance, and I want to share them the Filipino delicacy like the ube, and purple is my favorite color, so I really want to share that to them. It's a unique ice cream in for the American way, and then I drove to my place just to bring the ice cream to my freezer, and went back to the warehouse. And then at that time, Josh was doing some processing for the flowers, so I helped him out to process all those hydrangeas, white, green, the lime ones. We have the tulips, calla lilies. We also have lisianthus, roses as well, and some of the orchids. So we after processing and put back all the orchids in the cooler. Um, Robert did some errands, and then it took us a while for that one until so already like 6 o'clock. So Robert told me to go ahead because I still have my play, and he'll be the one to bring Josh home then. So that time I prepared myself and packed my stuff. I'm almost done with my sales tax, so I was gonna finish it tomorrow for the calculation. Steve and Andy came with a van, and I told them that they're still there inside. So I went ahead, went down, went back home, and then I just prepared myself for a while. I had just a what did I have? This my last cereal and have it for my dinner, and then I drove the jeep, parked it somewhere on J Street, and went to the Playhouse, and I told Nicole because she lent me her piece for her audition for the because Sheena's in accompaniment. I told her just listen to the song that she sent me through YouTube for that song. I can remember the name of the song. Hold on. It's here. She's going to audition for the song um, uh, Live Out Loud from A Little Princess. And I have no idea about this. I listened to it and I told her I have to practice with this one. I have just no time today. And so she said, I'll try to practice it. After this, actually, I'm going to study this song and practice it on the piano to accompany her tomorrow. We're going to do a little rehearsal. And then, of course, we had a show, and it was good. Our director Rob was there, and I told him about the monkey scene about the Bride's Lament that we couldn't synchronize ourselves for the four of us because I have a feeling that I was doing it ahead of them, but I have a feeling I was the right one. So I talked to the other guys, and we practiced it again to make sure we can synchronize for that part. So the show was okay, and I think the monkey was better. And then after that, I don't have any guests. I know no friends of mine who watch the show. So I saw usually Peter and Drew, the father and son, have most friends who watching the show then. I went ahead because we're planning to watch Glee. So when I went home, Robert was sleeping. So I said, Mama, might as well postpone it tomorrow or some other time. So I went back to my place, to my room, and there's a leftover meal that they have. So I had that one because I'm really hungry. And then what do you call this? And then I'm planning to practice the song after this. So hopefully I sent the money for my partner for his enrollment. Hopefully he was able to enroll it ready for his bar review. And that's what happened to me for February 1st. And this is Louis, and thank you for following my journey. Bye.